Bueno, continuamos con este examen en la página 154. Toma un segundo y hacer sus dos preguntas. Bueno, what is the area of a square whose diagonal is 4? 4. ¿Qué es la área de una cuadra que diagonal es 4? Siempre hagas un dibujo, ayuda mucho. El diagonal es 4. Entonces, es un triángulo recto. It's a right triangle. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. If, in this case, en este caso, a and b are the same, porque es un square. Entonces, a and a. So a squared plus a squared equals 4 squared. So we got 2a squared equals 16. Dividimos por 2, divide by 2, and a squared equals 8. Now, if we have a triangle, square, si tenemos un cuadrado, if we have a square, and the side is a, the area is a squared. So the area is 8. B. Okay. In the following white triangle, sides A and B become twice longer. Y este es inglés no es muy bueno. Twice as long is mejor. Anyway, twice longer. So, en lugar de 5 tenemos 10. En lugar de 12 tenemos 24. What is the ratio of the perimeter of the triangle to its area? ¿Qué es el radio del perímetro al área? Entonces, perimeter divided by area es que queremos saber. Entonces, to find the perimeter, para encontrar el perímetro, necesitamos el a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So a squared plus b cuadrado es igual a c cuadrado. 10 cuadrado más 24 cuadrado es igual a c cuadrado. Y puede usar su calculador, pero la respuesta es 26. Entonces, ok. So, the perimeter es 10 más 24 más 26 es igual a, este es 50, 60. El área is 1/2 the base times the height. So the base is 24 and the height is 10. Oh, what did I do? And so that's equal to 120. So the perimeter divided by the area is equal to 60 divided by 120. That's equal to 1/2. So we go back here. A. The average of 5 numbers is 26. El promedio de 5 números es 26. Entonces, ah, si sumamos, y el sexto número es 42, 42, es sumado. Entonces, tenemos 5 números, A, B, C, D, E, y tenemos 42. Y queremos, ¿qué es el nuevo promedio? Entonces, queremos sumar A más B más C más D más E más 42 y dividimos por 6 porque son 6 números. Pero no sabemos qué es A, B, C, D y E. Pero lo sabemos es que el promedio es 25. Entonces sabemos que hay 5 números, el promedio es 25. Entonces 5 por 26, no es 26. 5 por 26 es la suma de estos 5 números. Entonces multiplicamos esto y más 42 y dividimos por 6 y tendremos la respuesta. Va a ser más que 26. Porque si el promedio es 26, antes que averiguamos el número respuesta, y sumamos un número más grande que 26, el promedio va a subir. Entonces no va a ser 25. Y 42 es como 16 más grande. Y si dividimos 16 por 6, va a ser como 2. Un poco más. Entonces va a ser esto, yo creo. Tratamos como calculadora. 5 por 26 son 130 más 42 sobre 6. Entonces tenemos 100, no, 28,66. Entonces fue correcto. Okay, the ratio of boys to girls in class is 4 to 6. So boys to girls, 4 to 7. There are 55 students in the class. Son 55 estudiantes en la clase. How many boys should there be enrolled to make the ratio 1 to 1? Entonces, quiero saber los números de chicos y chicas y vamos a ver cuántos más chicas hay que chicos. So, 55 estudiantes en la clase. Entonces, el horario es 4 a 7, entonces 11. Si sumamos 4 más 7 son 11. Entonces, ah, dividimos 55 por 11 y sacamos 5. Entonces, reducieron este radio de chicos y chicas por 5. Entonces, serán 20 y 35 es el horario. Entonces necesitamos 15 más chicos para que sea igual. Mr. Jones saves 2,500 of his weekly income, family income of 65,000 What fractional part of his income does he save? Entonces, ahora, eh, cantidad que ahorra sobre total. Entonces, 25 sobre... Entonces, podemos quitar los ceros y hay 5 en ambos. Entonces, 5 sobre 13. No, tengo cero extra, ¿no? Es mi error. Otra vez. Ujú. Que 2.500, no 25.000. Entonces quitamos dos ceros y será 5 sobre 113. Podemos quitar 5 otra vez y será 26. Sí. New football team spent 20,000 on supplies. The team spent 14,000 on new balls, and new shoes cost 110 each. Which of the following inequalities represents how many new shoes the team can purchase? Okay, well, we have $20,000 and we spent 14,000 on new balls. So, queremos una inequalidad así. Ah, de lo dinero que queda, queremos comprar zapatos que cuesten 110 cada uno. Y ah, a ver si es más difícil. Entonces queremos comprar X zapatos, pero queda, tiene que ser más grande e igual, porque ah, si hay un parte de un zapato, no podemos comprar en parte. Entonces así. Si multiplicamos 110 por cada lado, 2 20,000 menos 14,000 es más grande que X. Ah, 110 X. Queremos 20,000 a un lado, entonces restamos, sumamos 14,000 y 20,000 es más grande que X más 14,000. Entonces será 20,000 es más grande. Eso. Sí. Ah, 17. Jason needs 70% average on his writing class to pass. On his first 4 exams, he earns scores at what is the minimum score he can learn as fifth to get? Okay, so he's going to have 68 plus 72 plus 85 plus 90 plus X. Lo que no sabemos. And there's 5, so we're finding the average, promedio. So we divide by 5 because there'll be 5 tests. His first 4 tests plus one more. And that is going to equal 70 for to pass. So multiply both sides by 5. And so that equals 350. And we'll add up the four numbers. So 68 plus 72 plus 85 plus 90 is 315. Let's see here. So X is equal to 350 minus 315, which is 35. So he has to get a 35 on the test, which makes sense because he needs a 70, right? He needs a 70. Only one of the scores was below 70. The rest were above 70. And so we know his last test can be pretty low because if he's just trying to get 70, this has 2 extra, this has 15 extra, this has 20 extra. And so he can get pretty far down. So we know those two are those. But 35 makes sense because he has a lot of extra points stored up there. Child grows an inch in 1/7 in 1/5 of a year. What could his yearly growth rate be per inches? So we want to divide 1/7 divided by 1/5. So let's change the left to an improper fraction. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8/7. And then we're going to flip and multiply. So flip the left, 5 over 1, and we get 40 over 7. And let's change that to a mixed number. So 40 divided by 7 is equal to 5, 35, 5, and 5/7. So 5 and 5/7, and B is the answer. And construction company is building a wall. The company can build 30 centimeters of wall per minute. After 40 minutes, 3/4 of the wall is completed. How many meters is the wall? Okay, so in 40 minutes, 3/4 is completed. So, and you can build 30 centimeters per minute. So let's see how many minutes it's going to take first. So in 40 minutes, so 40 minutes divided by 3/4. So flip the left, the right, flip the right. So 40 times 4/3 equals 160 over 3. And so that's how many minutes there are. So we'll do 160 over 3 times 30 centimeters per wall. So the answer is in meters. So we want to change 30 centimeters to meters. So it's going to be 0.1 or 0.3 meters. So I'm going to multiply this by 0.3. And you could just use this in your calculator. 160 divided by 0.3. Or times 160 divided by 3 times 0.3. And the answer is going to be 16, but we'll do it in the calculator. 16 is the answer. Okay, the next one is simplify. So to simplify, we want to multiply the numbers. So we got 14. So if we look at this right now, these are not it. Oh, I did that wrong. First thing we got to do is get rid of this cube there. So we got to cube everything. So 7x squared y to the third. And if we cube the 2, we get 8. And if we do x to be 2 times 3 is 6, and y, that's a 1 right there. So that's going to be the third. There we go. Now we're going to multiply the numbers. And we get 56. So the numbers are going to be 56, so those are all wrong. And then we got x, add the numbers now. So x to the 8th, y to the 6th, and we got d. All right, let's stop there for this video.